guys, it's April. This is the public file that I am sharing on day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas in July. If you are a monthly supporter on Ko-fi or Patreon, or you are a one-time supporter on Ko-fi, then you probably already seen the little coffee cup gift card holder card that we did this morning. And this one is right behind it. And this one is the Santa wallet card. Now, I just got my perforation tools from the new tools for the maker. So we're going to try this out. I've had this card planned for a while, and I thought, let me see if I can incorporate the new tool in with this. So I'm not leaving anybody out. If you've got a maker and you've got the perforation tool, then you're going to cut the card itself over here in this group, and then you're also going to cut this piece. You will not need this. If you do not have a maker, or you have a maker and you don't have the perforation tool, you do not cut this. You'll want to cut this piece here. So let's go on over to the mat and we'll put this together. Okay guys, so here we are at the mat. I was having a little bit of a glue problem here, so I've got to soak that tip, and that's from leaving the pin out of it. I'm using art glitter glue, and I've already put one together because these are basically going to go together the same way except the inside. So I'm just going to show you how to do, the inside of both of them, but I'm only going to show you how to put one together. There's no need making you watch twice. So you're going to take your base and you're going to fold that on your score lines. Try to keep it on the score lines, not like me. There we go. Give it a rub with your bone folder, and I'm still off. I don't know how I did that. And I even used the scoring wheels. Oh yeah, it happens. Let me straighten that up just a little bit. Keep yours straight. Don't do it like me. I'm still off a little, but I'm gonna live with it. So we're just gonna fold on the two scores. Fold it right in half. Okay, and then you're gonna take the curved edge and we're going to place down our red panel piece. A little bit of glue, make sure I get those edges, the corner. And then you're just going to line that up onto that panel. Give it a rub down. Don't want to put that back panel on yet. And I make sure I get my textured side out. And you can emboss this, guys. Emboss these pieces with your Cuddlebugs or your Big Shots. Or if you got the debosser, you can do some debossing on them maybe. So we have those pieces. And now we've got our top liner piece. And you can make these, mix and match, do your colors. I'm just calling this the Santa wallet card, whatever, because it folds shut like a wallet or a purse, a clutch. And it's for a gift card, so that was my reasoning there. So now I have that, and all I did was thread the black piece through the buckle piece, and we're just going to determine where we want that to end up. And this was my mock-up, guys, so this one is trimmed. The other one looks a lot better, so don't pay attention to my curve being off there. It's because it was a mock-up and I just didn't recut it. And I'm just going to glue that down. Want that to come right about there. And then I'm going to fold this over and then give that a bend. That way it has a little bit of play when it opens and closes, but it'll stay stuck. I just wanted it to look like it was coming out of that purse there. Instead of cutting it off at the top. You can cut it off at the top if you want, if you don't want to fold it over. And then you can put the back on there. And this is a really quick, easy card. Super, super simple. Want to keep it simple during the holidays because we're rushed for time. So I'm trying to keep most of the projects quick and easy for that purpose. And then, of course, you can write a sentiment in here, down here on this bottom if you want to before you cut it, or stamp something, anything like that. So if you have an Explorer or you have a Maker and you don't have the perforation tool, you're going to use the one that had the slit in it. And you're just going to put, before I put that down, I'm going to take a small piece of the twine here. And I am going to tie that around my bag. Now you don't have to tie it around if you feel it's too lumpy. You can just make a bow and put it on there. To me, this is just easier. Bow, knot. It doesn't have to be tight because we're going to glue that area down. Gives it a little interest. And let's just a little loopy bow on there. You can embellish it however you want. Anything you do is going to look cute. So we're just going to tie that. I'm going to adjust it. It's a little. I kind of like that. And trim it down. Nah. I like it like that. I'm just going to leave it. So the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to glue this top down right here. And then just a little around the edges. Right there at the bottom. If you put glue up here, you're not going to be able to get your card in. It's, I think I want to tilt it just slightly. You can't tilt it too much because you will get into the folds. We're just going to press that down and give that a second to dry. And I could not find my Michaels or my Hobby Lobby used cards, so I'm just going to use this. And then your card will fit in there. Just make sure it fits before you. I would have liked that bow to be up a little bit more, but that's okay. You can still pull it up a little. If you leave a little play in it, you can pull it up, but it really doesn't matter because you can, when the card's gone, it's still going to be in there. So just pull it up just a tiny bit, and then you have your little wallet card. And that's for all of you guys who don't have the perforation tool or the Maker. And that's how that one goes together. Everything is the same except the inside, like I said. And what we're going to do here, this piece is perforated and you see the holes in it. And we're just going to glue this one right to the top. And I'm trying to stay away from the edge as much as possible. I didn't want to get glue that high. I want to keep it off the perforated edge. And we're just going to glue that right on top of that perforation. Super simple, super easy, guys. And then I'm just going to cut a piece of twine again. And this time we're going to put the twine looped through, just like so. And then we're going to tie that in the front. And you want to be careful, don't pull on it, because if you pull on it with that perforation, it's going to rip it off. And we want them to rip that off. And you can put, you know, for them to tie, I want to tie a knot. You want to tie a knot so that when they pull to get the bow undone, you can put pull here or untie. You can, any kind of direction you want on your card, you can stamp something. There we go. Trim this one off a little. Oh yeah. So now we have that one in there, but we want to put our card on there. So I'm just going to place the card right here, and I'm going to glue around the outside of the perforation. You don't want to get into the perforated area, but you do want to glue around it so that that part stays stuck down when they pull it. Get a little here at the top. And you can even put a hidden message back here on your card, so once they pull it off and the card comes out, there's a message. So you can stamp it, all that kind of stuff back there. Didn't want to get glue there. Got a little bit of glue past my perforation line. I don't want to do that. There we go. I think it's good. And so we're going to place the card. Hopefully I can get this. I have to stand up to do this. Right in the center there. We're just going to glue that down. I can feel my card back there. So hopefully I've got my card in the right spot. I think what I'll do is put a score line on your card so you'll know where to lay that. And then you have your gift card for that. You can use a little Velcro dot or a glue dot to glue those shut. Let's see. I'm just going to use a glue dot on mine. That's all it really needs for a closure. So after it's said and done, they're just going to open it up anyway. So. And there you have it. You have your little Santa wallet cards. I'm going to take photos of these and then I'll rip that one. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and take a photo. Well, I can take a photo of that one. And let's see. I'll open it up. I wanted to give that a moment to dry and then see how this works with the perforation tool. If I can get it to work. Did I glue it too much? Oh, it's still wet. That's why. It's ripping the cardstock. Don't want to do that. Is that going to work? I may have to rework this file for you guys. I think it's because it's still wet. Yes, it is, because I can feel the wet paper when I do that. So I'm going to give this time to dry and then I'll pull it and show you guys. And if I have to rework it, I will. But if I have to rework it, I'm just going to put a tab here for you to pull. That will be all that we need to do. So there you go, guys. You have your Santa wallet cards and it's good to go. And again, okay guys, I think we're dry enough now. I am going to put a tab there for you to pull, but it will rip away. I just didn't have it dry enough, I guess. That's what but it will rip apart and rebuild the card. And the card comes out. So, I will, again, I'm just going to make a little square loop, and what you're going to do is put it over the, white piece, and then glue your Santa sack on, okay? And then you'll pull on the white piece, and you can have them write the word pull on it, or whatever it is that you want it to say. And I just wanted to come back and show you guys that. It will work, but we are going to need a little bit of a tab for this one. And I think it's because of those curves, but I'm not going to swear to it positively, and it may be because it was just still too damp after I glued it. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you on the next video.